Made it to the ferry terminal on time. Did our pre-boarding. And we're up on the Black Ball Ferry line to Victoria, British Columbia. There's all kinds of vans and RVs. But we're in Mercedes row. There's four Sprinter vans in a row over here. And we're leaving. There's Lorraine. She stayed inside. Hi, I'm Wade.
And I'm Lorraine.
And we are back in Canada.
And we are still on the off-ramp.
And we're still on the off-ramp, yeah. We have spent 90 days or 3 months traveling around the US, and we just came across, now at the middle of April, we just came across the line from Port Angeles, Washington into Victoria.
Yes, we took the ferry. It was pretty fun to do that with the van, and we're camping right now here in Victoria in a really nice little campground on the harbor.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. And from here we're heading off to Nanaimo area, the campground there, then to Comox, and then hopefully onto Tofino as well too. So
yeah, so join us as we explore Vancouver Island.
How nice of a view when you get to park your RV next to sailboats, yachts, and houseboats, or floating homes, I guess. That there are 5 new leisure vans here and 1 older one, 1 retro one.
Yeah, ours is retro. Yeah. It's not old, it's
and there's
retro.
5 newer versions, and there was actually a 5th one earlier on, or 6th one I mean earlier on.
So a total of 7 leisure vans in this park. And I think there's only about 36 spots in this park. But take a look at this location. We're in downtown Victoria, easy walking distance to those buildings or biking. This is beautiful. Right here in the harbor in Victoria. So if you ever plan to stay at the RV park here in Victoria or in Saanich, it's called the Saanich RV Haven. It's about 36 full hookup spots. And this is the clubhouse. On the top floor of this clubhouse, it's got decks, barbecue tables, TV, lounge area, a bathroom, a bit of a kitchen here. There's laundry room downstairs, washrooms, showers, all very new, very clean, and so inviting. And the views are amazing from up here as we can look out on the harbor. And Wade's outside.
It's Saturday and it's sunny. And we have a beautiful view, but we're going to go for a walk today. It's pretty cool, about 8 degrees outside. But we're going to leave the campsite.
And hopefully we warm up as we're moving.
Yeah, hopefully. Lorraine is all bundled up, gloves and headband and all.
Yeah.
And this is our campground. I came down here yesterday thinking that I would bike this pathway and found out that no bikes allowed.
No bikes are allowed on here?
No, there's a sign up ahead.
Okay.
Which stopped me in my tracks. I was cruising along on my bike and then I saw this sign. I went, oh shoot.
No bicycle riding, dude.
Yeah.
But as we walk along trails, and bikes are allowed on the trails, as a walker you have to really be aware of bikes coming up from behind. So I have to say, this is kind of
Well, and this would be
nice.
Pretty narrow too, so if you have pedestrians and bikers,
Yeah, that's true. Because even just walking two abreast here, this is just perfect.
Yeah, there's a big seaport here as well too. So lots of airplanes landing on the harbor. We've got this nice little boardwalk on the harbor here. So we're gonna see how far we can make it today. We're right across the harbor. What's that?
We're gonna go find a place for supper.
Are we?
Yeah, somewhere downtown.
Well, you're lucky I brought my wallet.
I don't mind.
Coast Guard in the distance, and right behind that bronze-colored, or gray and bronze-colored house is the RV park that we're at. So we're walking through our boardwalk along the harbor here, and looking, and all of a sudden we look to our right.
Well, it looks like cruise ships are getting moving again.
Yeah. One large taxi going out, one little taxi coming in. The plane looks full.
There's people on it.
Yeah. Well, we've gone on a bit of a hike today from our campground to downtown.
Victoria.
Yeah, downtown Victoria, yeah. We're still here. And we have to cross the water, so.
There's a maze of construction and bridges, and we're just hoping we're on the right pathway.
Yeah. We're just following the enclosed pathway.
The blue trail. So what's this?
I don't know, a whole patio.
But I guess I'll have access to eventually, but.
Yeah. Well, that's all new. It's all being built. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, these are all stone.
Be a nice public space area. Well, we're in downtown Victoria. And it's time to find something to eat.
Probably end up in a restaurant we always go to when we come to downtown Victoria.
One we've been to before. Should be lots of choices. There's one across the street there. Hey, they got mac and cheese for you.
Oh, yeah.
The joint.
Now we've been to Victoria many times and gone to all the different market areas and the open market on a Saturday. So I think it's actually right up ahead there. It's not open today.
We'll have to see if we can find some indoor seating at a restaurant somewhere. It's a beautiful little city.
Sadly, he couldn't care less about Nanaimo Bars, but I wanted to get Nanaimo Bars here in Nanaimo.
I just want to know where my Milky Ways are.
Yeah, he's not finding his Milky Ways here in Canada. We are at the Living Forest RV Park near Nanaimo, BC, on Vancouver Island. For an RV park, pretty sweet. I'm not going to talk about what it costs. I have no idea. Okay, so we have full hookup. We have a super privacy sites. I mean, I think we're here what's called out of season or low season, but even this site is really nice and flat. 132. If you're going to book in here, you want this site because take a look. Unless you have little kids. If you have little kids, you don't want them going over these cliffs. So when we arrived, the tide was out and that was all, I guess, sea bottom. Now the sky is so much clearer. Those mountains have the light on them. Not sure I can capture that in this video.
I'll give you a zoomed in shot for the video.
Oh yeah. I don't think the video is going to capture it, but you know, Wade's camera, lots of trees. I guess that's why it's called Living Forest. And the wind has died down, and so now it's time for us to have a fire. Why don't you guys come and join us? I would love to have some more friends around this fire. We've got an eagle joining us at our campsite tonight. A heron just flew through here.
Can you put it? We're spending 4 nights at the Living Forest RV Park in Nanaimo, BC, which is right on the Pacific Ocean, I guess. Vancouver, BC mainland is right across the water, way across the water. Oh, an otter or something swimming in the water there. Yeah. Is that an otter or is it a seal? Anyway, so we are at the Living Forest RV Park, just outside of Nanaimo, or inside of Nanaimo, I guess. And it's actually a beautiful campground. We weren't sure what to expect, but there are lots of trees. It's a huge RV resort.
It is a forested campground.
It is a forest. There's well over 200 sites, I think.
Unusual for a RV park.
Yeah, nicely treed. We're just down at the beach right now. We've had a day of rain today, so we needed to go outside and get some air.
On a beautiful summer day, this would be quite pretty to hang out here. Can rent kayaks and canoes.
This is the Nanaimo River. Might have to come for early morning sunrise photos tomorrow. Just going for an evening walk and walking around the campground. And this is quite a lovely campground.
We've been indoors all day, so it feels good to get out and explore.
Yeah, we had lots of rain today, but we see blue sky in the west, so that's a good sign. They're all nicely done campsites.
Some more private than others. But look at these chairs every once in a while.
Little rest spots.
I noticed they're at the top of hills.
Yeah.
Does that have electrical?
I don't see any, so that's probably a tenting site there. Almost all of their sites had services, but maybe not quite every one. We arrived at the campground on Easter Sunday, and it was quite full. A lot of families. Yeah,
Easter weekend.
They were booked very solid for the Easter weekend. So today being Easter Monday, it has slowed down a little bit. You don't hear quite as much, but I think there are seasonal sites here as well too. There are those that book for the whole year. So if you're coming up from Victoria or Nanaimo or Comox or Courtenay or wherever,
or you're snowbirding on the island.
all of the sites have street names. So there's Cedar Circle and Hemlock Drive. It's nice bicycling around here as well too. I biked yesterday, and a couple little hills you have to go around, but they're doable if you're up for it. Washroom and shower facilities.
They're a bit of a distance from our camper.
Yeah, there are some other ones as well too. So you do need to purchase tokens to use the showers.
Have you looked inside?
No, I haven't. We're self-contained, so we don't usually use them.
There must be a number of parks to visit in the Nanaimo area, but Wade and I stumbled upon Neck Point Park, and if it's the only one we get a chance to see, I think we'll be pretty happy. This has got a great view of the west, I guess, shore of outside of Nanaimo and east side, yeah. Yeah, on the east side. And we see those clouds that were bringing us rain earlier today are now hovering over those mountains in the distance. This is a gorgeous park.
Yeah, very scenic. We had a full day of rain yesterday and quite a bit of rain today, and also now it's cleared up a little bit, so we went for a walk, but it's a little chilly out here.
We went to go look at the shorelines along Nanaimo, and we came across this park. So
yeah, Piper Landing?
I don't know.
Piper something park.
I don't know. We should know these things.
Thanks for joining us. We want to ask that you subscribe, that you like our videos, and that you leave comments. It helps us grow our channel as we present it to you.
And you know, our goal is that you would be able to find places as you enter the RV lifestyle or want to do van life. We're hoping our videos show you places that you could visit.
Now, our plans have changed quite a bit over the weeks, and we'll be heading home to Manitoba soon, so it just reminds us to
Hold our plans loosely.